mass media, ladies and gentlemen, statements to the media by the President
of Europe in other international organizations and always support each other. We always support each other on the issues related to territorial integrity of our countries. Territorial integrity of Georgia and Azerbaijan has been violated, and international law norms are brutally violated. We today discussed also the prospects for economic cooperation, and we think that there is a big potential to expand our economic trade. The level of trade can grow. Also, there are good opportunities for mutual investments, and we will evaluate in more detail the potential of investments in Georgia, though Azerbaijani companies have already started to invest in infrastructure, in energy sector of Georgia, in transportation sector, and in sector of industry. Of course, we discussed today our mutual projects related to energy diversification and energy security. There is a good history of cooperation in the area of energy, and the main export pipelines for oil and gas from Azerbaijan goes through the territory of Georgia. This cooperation has been very successful for many years, and of course we discussed the future plans for energy diversification. And as you know, last December the contract of 21st century was signed in Baku, which is the biggest infrastructure and energy project of Europe. The total investments will be at least $45 billion. And of course, Azerbaijan and Georgia and other partners and friends will jointly work hard to implement this historic project. Transportation also is an important part of our mutual cooperation. In this area, we also implement project which unites and connects the regions and the continents. We discussed also the cooperation in humanitarian area, people-to-people contacts. I'm very glad that the President of Georgia will visit tomorrow regions of Azerbaijan, and also will meet the Georgian communities of Azerbaijan. Some years ago I met Azerbaijanis in Marneuli, so these meetings also are very important for future development of our ties. And Georgians in Azerbaijan, Azerbaijanis in Georgia are our big asset, and of course their life and their activity is important for our bilateral ties. I'd like to say that during all years of history, Georgians and Azerbaijanis always lived in peace, friendship. Today, our relations are relations between brothers, between friends, between strategic partners, and the visit of President of Georgia once again proves what I'm saying. Once again, Mr. President, welcome to Azerbaijan. Hope you'll have a pleasant stay in our country.
Thank you, Mr. President. I want to thank you once again for this very good start of our being in Baku, of the great meeting and reception that we had, and we enjoyed your hospitality for these first hours. Yes, we are nations that have shown an example of how two nations can partner for strategic prosperity and future of their countries, of the region, and even globally. The projects that we are developing are influencing and bringing better future not only to our nations, but they are bringing better future opportunities and prosperity to much more global regions. And that's why exceptional partnership that to our nations are showing, dedication to being to those projects, dedication to those energetic and transportation projects that we are developing together is bringing better future for millions of people around the region, around the world. I want to also stress that Azerbaijan is not only big projects for Georgia, is not only oil and energy transporter for Georgia, but it's an important cultural, scientific, and personal connections place. We are experiencing and we are developing partnerships in political area, as you have properly mentioned. We are developing partnerships through people. We are developing partnerships in cultural and scientific and educational spheres. And this is also extremely important for us because through these partnerships we are enriching each other's societies and each other's nations. For sure, there are serious problems of territorial integrity, and I believe that we are taking the most proper way of peaceful solution of those problems. We are taking a proper direction of solution of those problems through building prosperities in our nation and through building joint, very important projects. Once again, we are looking forward for very high-level exchange visits between our two nations. We are looking forward for hosting President Aliyev in Georgia. We are looking forward for furthering development of ethnic Azeris in Georgia and development of projects on ethnic Georgians in Azerbaijan. And in this case also we are showing exceptional possibilities of partnerships. I said today to the President that after returning to Tbilisi, after returning to Georgia, I'm going to visit our compatriot Azeris on Nowruz Bayram and to celebrate this day together with them. And we are showing partnership in these directions also and showing exceptional possibilities that our two nations have. Thank you again.
This concludes the meeting of the news media. Thank you.
Но у нас немного.